started the class. I started the class at 9:15, but I was waiting for the students to join the class quickly, but they were very late. And right now we have 6 students only, so it's quite disturbing for everyone that these students are not coming. Only some responsible students are here over here. Okay. Yes. Abdul Hadi, can you open your camera? Yes, I can see you. Abdul Wahab. Abdul Hadi, close your camera. Yes, Abdul Wahab, open. All the students will close their cameras except on those students whose names are being called. Okay, Abdul Wahab, I've seen you. Abdul Kabir. Right. And who is this artist, Sufyan Daher? Okay, if Sufyan Daher, if you do not want to be removed from the class, please change your name. Okay, Ahmed Kamal, open your camera. Okay, Abdul Kabir, close your camera. Sufyan Daher, open your camera. Okay, Ahmed Kamal, please close your camera. Right. Rayyan Mahmood. Okay, right. Ammar Abdul Wahab. Okay, right. So yes, close everyone. Close your cameras, everyone. As you can see the topic on your screen, that is ablution. That is about wuzu. We have discussed about this topic about wuzu in the previous class, and now we are in the second part of ablution class. So let's start. In this class, we will be discussing all these things which you can see on your screen right now. The first thing which we are going to discuss is that we'll be discussing difference between wuzu and tayammum. And we'll also be learning about tayammum, that what is tayammum actually, and then kinds of tahara, what are the types of tahara, and then acts of wuzu. Okay, what are the acts and actions, what are the things that we have to consider while performing the wuzu, while doing the wuzu, and then merits of wuzu or advantages of wuzu, what are the advantages, merits. Okay, all these things, inshallah. And prerequisites means that farais of wuzu. And in the end, inshallah, we'll be completing an exercise in the class. So yes, boys, I hope that you have read all these things, and you have to keep in mind all these points. So yes, can someone tell me about the difference between wuzu and tayammum? Raise your hands. What is the difference between wuzu and tayammum? Okay, if you do not know the difference, so you can start reading the topic in the book. We have started reading this. Let me tell you the page number. Page number is 13. Okay, on page, read it again so that all these things can be repeated over here in the class. Confirm me that how many boys have opened page number 13 in the book. Confirm me by raising your hands, everyone. All right. I think Abdul Hadi does not have the book. And what about Abdul Kabir, Ammar Abdul Wahab, Ahmed Kamal, Humayun? Do they have books or not? I think they have lost their books. Okay, I have seen Humayun. Yes, I can see Humayun after a long time. He's taking the class. Okay. Yes, Abdul Kabir, do you have something to ask, or do you want to give the answer to this question? Yes.
No, I just was telling you that I have books.
Okay, you have the book. Okay, so start reading page number 13. Okay, check out page number 13. Do you have? Okay, how many boys have started reading? Right. there you can see wuzu, ghusl, tayammum. Yes, Riyan, and the need and importance of wuzu for this. Okay, just 3 points. You have to read 3 points only: wuzu, ghusl, and tayammum. Yes, Ahmed.
I cannot find my book.
You cannot find your book. So if you do not have, okay, you have to go to school and then search there. And right now you can listen to us what we are discussing over here. Now if you have studied page number 13, so you should be able to give the answer of this question, the difference between wuzu and tayammum. If you're not able to give the explanation, so I will be giving you. Yes, Abdul Wahab.
Sir, wuzu is when you wash only wash the exposed parts of your body with water, and is
Tayammum.
tayammum is when you wash your exposed parts of your body with clean sand. Where only when you don't have water for wuzu, or you're so sick that the use of water can make you even more ill.
Okay, Jazakallah for the explanation. Okay, so it means that wuzu, when we do ablution, so we wash our exposed parts of the body, like our hands, uh, okay, like our hands. So, but if you talk about tayammum, so in tayammum, we not only wash our exposed parts of the body, okay, but along with the sand. Okay, if we could not find the water, so we'll have to do tayammum with the sand, okay, with the dust. Okay. Yes, in what situations, as I have told you, that in some specific situations we perform tayammum, not every time when we, okay, if someone wants to perform namaz and he says, and he has the border, okay, he has a border, but he says that I will not be doing wuzu, but I have, okay, I can just take the dust and just I just do the tayammum. Why? For example, especially in the season when there is too cold, uh, in the winter season, for example. So if someone he's saying that he's feeling a bit lazy, so he says that I will not be doing ablution, so I will be just performing tayammum. So will he be allowed to to perform tayammum, or will it be right for him to perform tayammum uh, while he has the water, while he has everything in his reach? So this is we are talking about this, okay, about the situation that the tayammum can be performed in some specific situation, like when someone is feeling ill, and if he does wuzu or if he does ablution, so he can get himself more ill, okay, rather than being uh, healthy, so he can become sick. uh, yes, right. As we can see that, and the second condition for tayammum is that if someone is in for example, if he is in desert, so he cannot find water uh, around him, so he'll have to take some dust and he'll have to perform the tayammum. And tayammum is just like it's quite different from ablution, okay, but it is when someone some if someone performs tayammum, so he'll get the tahara, and he can perform namaz, and he can perform other um, other things. So how many students have understood about tayammum, the two situations in which we perform tayammum? The first situation is when we do not find water, and the second situation is when someone is ill, and if someone is sick and he is afraid that if he does ablution, so he can die or he can get more sick. So in these two specific situations, he will perform tayammum. Right. So let's move towards the tahara purity, the types of tahara. As I told you that we'll be learning about the kinds of tahara. There are two types of tahara, right? So like the first one is called spiritual tahara, and the second one is physical tahara. So what is spiritual tahara? So let me take your answers first, and then I'll be explaining. Yes, Sufyan Tahir.
The spiritual tahara means to clean ourselves from inside. We can clean
Okay, from
ourselves from inside by worshipping Allah. And
by worshipping Allah.
And we
subhanahu wa
can
ta'ala. Okay.
ask Him to forgive our sins.
Okay, Jazakallah. For if someone is asking for the forgiveness, so he can get himself pure from inside. Okay, according to Sufyan, Sufyan Tahir, he has said that if someone wants to get spiritually clean, so he will have to ask for the forgiveness from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala for all of his sins. So if he asks, so all of his sins are forgiven, so he can get himself clean from inside, and he will get spiritual tahara. And yes, what about physical tahara? Who will tell me about physical tahara? Tahara means spiritual, so purity. Okay. Yes. Abdul Hadi, are you there, Abdul Hadi?
Yes.
Yeah. What about physical tahara? What do you understand by physical tahara?
Physical tahara is physical tahara is cleaning your body from the outside, like taking
outside.
a bath.
Like taking bath. Okay. Okay. Washing your face, washing your hands, like taking ablution, doing ablution. Okay, right. Yes, Abdul Kabir. Okay, which and yes, Abdul Hadi has said right, or do you have something different to tell about the physical tahara, Abdul Kabir?
Being clean. Physical tahara means being clean, but with sand, because tahara means doing wuzu with sand if you don't have water.
No, we are not talking about tayammum. Just we are talking about these two kinds. Okay, we have understood that thing, that what is tayammum, and we have discussed that in the previous class as well, but right now as well. So now we are discussing two kinds of tahara. Okay, two types of purity. So do you have something to tell us about physical tahara, physical purity?
Physical purity is when you are clean, not from inside. Means like you take a bath or do wuzu, you're like spiritually clean.
Right. You mean that physical? Okay, right. Ryan Mahmood, yes. Do you have something different?
Sir, physical tahara means that cleaning the body from the outside. Like Hadi said.
Okay, Jazakallah. Enough. That's enough. Jazakallah. So yes, we have got two different opinions from the students. So yes, let's move towards the spiritual tahara. That is, the spiritual tahara entails purifying oneself from the filth of politicism, doubts regarding belief. Like if someone is doubtful, okay, against against the prayers, against the rakats of prayers, or if he has something. Okay, if he is weak in his faith, so regarding the doubts regarding belief, so if someone has doubts, so it means that he is not spiritually clean. Okay, and evil thoughts when he is in a room, or when he's studying something, or when he's reading, when he's in school, in namaz, so he has evil thoughts, like bad thoughts in his mind, and non-physical ills that attack a person, such as envy. Okay, when some person is jealous, or when a person is arrogant, so we call that person like he is not spiritually clean. Okay, all these things are called the spiritual illness, spiritual sickness. Okay, so spiritual tahara means making oneself clean from all these sickness, like from doubts, like all these things which you can see right now, envy and arrogance. So these are the spiritual sicknesses, right? So if we talk about physical tahara, so physical tahara entails having purity from the physical impurities of one, like like if you have some dirt on your clothes and surroundings from, okay, for example, if a person who is not clean, so if he takes bath, so he can get himself clean from outside, and it will be called that he has got the physical tahara. So yes, I think how many students have understood these two concepts, physical tahara and spiritual tahara? By please confirm me by raising your hands. Okay, jazakallah. Jazakallah. Okay, now let's move towards the next activity of the class. Yeah, we have to start this activity in the book, that is in the book on page number 15. Yes, please open your books, and I will be yes, I will be telling Rayan Mahmood to read it loudly in the class. Yes, Rayan.
Sir, I can also read it, but I was telling that the topic about it, it's written that it's homework.
Oh, sorry. Okay, let me change it. Okay, sorry. Yeah, continue.
Okay, sir. मैं कहाँ गई तरवे की book?
The prerequisites of wuzu. Prerequisites means the farais of wuzu. Okay, the farais which are obligatory for a Muslim, which are compulsory, which are mandatory for a Muslim who is performing the wuzu. Okay, so we are going to study about the prerequisites of wuzu. How many prerequisites? Okay, let me recall the verse in which Allah Subhanahu wa Taala told us the procedure of performing the wuzu. Do you remember? Yes. How many boys remember? In the previous class we have discussed about it. We have discussed one verse and a hadith in which wait. Yes, in which we have studied about the ablution, the acts of wuzu. Okay, so I told you that there are, yes, Sufyan Dahir. Yes, Sufyan Dahir. Do you remember about the verse and the hadith which we read in the previous class? Sufyan.
Sir, I am saying that I have read the prerequisites for
Okay.
wuzu.
Okay, we have to read it loudly so that everyone can listen, because I can see that some students are here in the class who do not have the book.
Sir, which hadith you are talking about?
Yes, I am talking about the hadith in the previous class which we have discussed, in which the Prophet ﷺ told us that how we can perform the wuzu. Do you remember that?
I think it is in
Who?
this.
Okay, I told you. I have told you to write in the copies as well. Yes, you have done that in the copies as well. That hadith. Abdul Kabir, do you remember?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Have you written that in the copy as well, Abdul Kabir? Yes. Abdul Wahab.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you remember
Yeah,
all the
sir.
hadith
You
and
made us
words?
write it in the copy.
Yeah, Jazakallah. Jazakallah for the confirmation. Yes, Sufyan.
Sir, I think so. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that no prayer shall be accepted
Yes, sir. Sir, I can't hear you. Sir, I'll disconnect and connect again because I can't hear you.
Okay, now can you hear me? Now can you hear me? Yeah,
Yes,
now
I
can
can
you hear
hear
me,
you.
Kabir?
Yes, sir, I can hear
Okay,
you now.
okay, read it. Read. Oh, yes, prerequisites for wuzu from page number 15. Hmm. Quickly. Okay, I was telling that if someone is here in the classroom and he is not responding in a proper, okay, so he is not allowed to stay in the classroom. He is wasting the time. The teacher is asking you a question and he's telling to do some activity. You're not interested in that activity, so it means that you're wasting the time of the teacher and the classmates as well. So it's not right for anyone to stay in the class. Okay, Ahmed, Abdul Wahab, read
Sir,
it,
I'm reading it.
the prerequisites.
Wuzu is done in a
Yeah.
specific way as mentioned below. With an intention of doing wuzu, wash both hands to the wrist
Wait,
3 times.
Abdul Wahab, yes, beta, please wait. I told you to read prerequisites for wuzu. Not 15.
Sir,
Okay, page number 15.
sir, the exercise
Mhm.
or
No,
the
no, on page number 15.
oh,
Okay, have you taken out the page number 15?
yeah. Okay, I
There you can find the
I see
heading,
it. I see it. Sir,
prerequisites
I
of,
see it.
yes. Okay, now start.
There are
Okay,
four
start it.
obligatory actions for wuzu, without which
Mhm.
it will not be complete. If enough water is not
Hmm.
available, these acts can complete the wuzu. There are the following: washing the face completely, washing the
Okay, now
arms.
yes, wait, Abdullah, wait. So yes, boys, now we are going to study the compulsory acts of wuzu, four compulsory. Without them, the ablution cannot be performed. Continue, Abdullah. The first one.
Washing the face completely. Number two,
Second one. Hmm.
washing the arms up to the elbows. Number three,
Hmm.
the massa. And
Hmm.
number four, washing the feet up to the ankles.
Jazakallah khair for this beautiful reading. So let's discuss in a detailed way a bit. So the first prerequisite or first of the wuzu is washing the face from the forehead to the lower side of the chin. Okay, you have to wash the face, from forehead. You know about forehead? How many boys know about forehead? Please raise your hands. Where is the forehead of a person? Okay, Jazakallah for the confirmation. Okay, so from forehead to the lower side of the chin. Okay, it means that you have to wash your complete face. And the second prerequisite of the wuzu is that you have to clean and wash the hands down to the elbows. Okay, you have to start washing from your hands, and you have to end where till the end of the till the down of the elbows. This is the second one. And the third one is you have to perform masa. What is the meaning of masa? Masa means you have to put your weight hands and move your hands to and forth, okay, to your head and the neck. You have to start just you have to keep your hands on your hairs and on your hand. So from you have to start from the head and you have to go towards the neck. So in this way you will be performing the masa. And at last, the last one, the fourth one is that at last wash both your feet down to the ankles. Okay, when you're washing your feet, so till where you have to wash your feet, you have to start from the fingers and then you have to wash your feet till the ankles. Okay, there you can find a bone that is yes. Okay, so I think you have understood the prerequisites of the wuzu. So inshallah in the group or somewhere else, inshallah I will be sharing these slides because right now I think we have 10 minutes remaining. So quickly, yes boys, quickly complete this activity by writing in your copies. Do it now. Yes, Rayan.
Son,
Mhm.
I forgot. Son,
Speak.
did you add me in the group? I forgot it after the class.
Okay, you can tell Abdul Wahab. Okay, you can. I don't remember about you, so you can tell Abdul Wahab. Okay, Abdul Wahab will add you in the group, inshallah. And rest of the boys who are in the group, please let me know about your names because I do not know I do not know the names of many students in the group. Yes, Abdul Wahab. Abdul Wahab, are you saying something?
Yes, sir. I was saying that the students I added were the students that were saved by name. The
Okay.
others are saved by numbers.
Okay,
So I
Jazakallah.
don't know how to add those.
Oh yes, okay. No problem, no problem. So I think Abdul Hadi has added many numbers. So okay, so tell your classmates that you have to send the names, okay, so that I can remember or I can recognize those students. So, but now we have to complete this activity by writing these prerequisites in the copy. Okay, so these prerequisites are very long, so you have to copy from the book from page number 50. Do it now quickly. Open your copies, yes, and confirm me that how many boys have started. Okay. Okay, Jazakallah for the confirmation. Anwar Ghazi, this is not your class. This is for E's class. So leave it now and join the class at 9:59. See the timetable and then join the class. Abdul Kabir, have you started?
So I was
Yes, Abdul.
saying that do we have to copy from the book or from here?
No, from the book. Okay, from the book only. Yeah. Prerequisites for wuzu. The heading will be the ablution, and the subheading will be prerequisites for wuzu, and then 4 points, 4 small points, like in the line: washing the face completely, washing the arms up to the elbows, the masa, washing the feet up to the ankles, like this, quickly. Yes, Abdul Kabir, can I see you? Can you open your camera? Okay, he's not responding. That means that I think should I remove him? I don't know. I don't know if he's listening or not. Okay. Yes, Sufyan, have you finished? Sufyan,
Sir, about to finish. About to finish.
okay, you're about to finish. And what about Abdul Hadi?
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, I don't have the book, so I took a screenshot and I will do it.
Okay. Okay. And then you have to tell me that you have completed. Okay.
All right.
And Himayu, yes. Is he there? Himayu?
Sir, Humayun joins the class very late.
Yeah.
Every
I know
time.
about it. Yeah, I know about it.
In every
Join the
class.
class.
Today in science class, he also joined late.
Okay, Sufyan. Jazakallah for the information. Yes, Rayyan. Have you finished, Rayyan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think he's finished. So I think many students have finished. So let's move towards the next activity. The next activity is that we have to read sunnahs of wuzu from page number 14.